Fiji international jailed for sexually assaulting 3 teenagers in Cardiff nightclub. Fiji international second row Api Rataniarawa has been jailed for almost 3 years for a series of sexual offences that took place in a Cardiff nightclub last year. The 37-year-old, who has played for Northampton Saints and London Irish in the Premiership, was led away from Cardiff Crown Court in handcuffs. Rataniarawa committed the crimes at the Revolution nightclub between October 31 and November 1, 2023, days before the Barbarians were due to take on Wales in a game. 3 nights at the bar. The lock was originally named on the replacements bench for the clash at the Principality Stadium before being withdrawn from the match after he was arrested. The court heard Rataniarawa went to the bar on 3 consecutive nights with his teammates and on each occasion while drunk assaulted a victim. Heath Edwards, prosecuting, told the court, on November 4 the Barbarians played Wales at the Principality Stadium. The defendant had been selected to play for the Barbarians and together with the rest of his teammates had attended Cardiff in the week before the game to attend media commitments and training for the fixture. The defendant appears to have spent many of his nights socializing in Cardiff in advance of the game. The defendant has repeatedly attended the Revolution bar on the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday nights of the week in run-up to the fixture. On each of those occasions, of those visits, he sexually assaulted a different lady in the VIP area of the bar. At a previous hearing, Rataniarawa pleaded guilty to 2 charges of assault by penetration and 1 charge of sexual assault. The Fiji international denied 2 further charges of sexual assault relating to one of the 3 women and those charges were ordered to lie on file. Judge Tracy Lloyd Clark, the recorder of Cardiff, jailed Rataniarawa for 2 years and 10 months. He was also placed on the sex offenders register for 10 years and given a 3-year restraining order against one of his victims. Passing sentence. The judge said, I bear in mind the proposed starting points and ranges take into account the inevitable trauma of such offences. All the offences are aggravated because you were under the influence of alcohol and I bear in mind physical injury was caused as well as the psychological injury that was caused on all 3 occasions. For all 3 offences I note you stopped only because others intervened. On the other hand, you are a man with no previous convictions and you are of positive good character and I accept that the remorse and shame you feel is genuine and I bear in mind the steps you have taken to address the cause of this behavior. The father of 4, who has also played in France, has been without a club since Premiership side London Irish went into receivership in the summer, the court has previously heard. He was hoping his appearance for the Barbarians' invitational side would lead to winning a new playing contract but has since been forced to apply for benefits. In victim impact statements, the 3 victims described the traumatic effects the assaults have had on their lives. One said, my attack came out of the blue and it was sudden, shocking and very, very painful and I felt degraded, embarrassed and humiliated. I still do. It was such a personal and painful violation. I feel anxious and upset when thinking about what happened and I can't sleep at night without seeing my attacker's face. Another said, you took away my independence, my self-worth, and my confidence. Apologized to victims. There are moments that I can't help think that if I didn't go out that night, if I didn't dress up like I did and if I didn't drink any alcohol, if I didn't go into this area it wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have to be reminded of it every single day. The main reason for coming forward was to stop this from happening to other people. Ruth Smith, defending, said Rataniarawa had asked her to apologize to each of the 3 victims. It is with his deepest remorseful heart that he wants to convey how sorry he is with his actions, the pain and damage he has caused to the victims and the shame he has brought to himself and his family, she said. It is clear from watching the CCTV that the consumption of alcohol by the defendant was a highly significant factor in how the defendant came to act on the dates of these offences. The consumption of alcohol in these quantities was completely out of character.